At Mayhem Show. Streaming a little bit of For Honor for you guys. Just a little quick look to those of you that haven't seen or heard anything about this game yet, which I can't believe that you may or may not have. Of course, this is all coming from the PlayStation 4 today. Just want to take a very, very minute amount of time here and put up a couple videos already that had pretty lengthy amount of play on it. Got a couple others coming, and I'll be doing some Twitch streams later. And of course, on launch day, there'll be plenty of this to go around. Basically, this is kind of a hack and slash game. You have 3 races, and in each race, you have 3 subsequent classes. And yeah, I'm in a fight here. I'm trying to not die. Oh, how'd that feel? Pretty bad, I'd say. Okay, now that we broke his or her neck and are moving on, I'm currently using a Viking. I'm using a Viking at the moment. I believe this is. It's not the Berserker. This is the. Oh, we're contested. It's the Viking Raider. I'm sorry, that's what this is. Viking Raider class. Now, as soon as you kill everybody in a zone, you can capture the zone. But basically what I was saying was it's a hack and slash game. 3 races, 3 classes, and you start out with kind of an easy, medium, and hard. Some classes have an easy, medium, medium. It just depends on what class we're talking. Every class has maybe one distinct advantage that the others may not. Like I'm fighting 2 people at once here. I think I got a little help, so let me go up here and try to stop this person from capturing. Oh, and that cost me my life. But so yeah, there's some advantages and disadvantages to every class. In some instances it would be reach, like the reach of your weapon. Some it would be the speed at which you move. Some would be armor. You know, like some classes don't have any armor at all, or very lightly armored. Some are just decked to the nines and have a shield and all that sort of fun stuff. I have to say, of all the games that I've played in recent, in recent memory, For Honor has to be one of the better ones that I've played. Now, again, a lot of people would say, "Oh, this game's trash," but it all depends on what you're into. And if you played any MOBAs at all, this is kind of like you're just playing a big, very interactive, like if you were looking at, say, a top-down MOBA, it's kind of like you're just living the MOBA out. This being these more medieval times, there's no magic or anything like that. You are fighting in 100% legitimate time period. Ah, you see, little shit. Let's get up here and see what happens. Threw him off. There we go. Defended my zone and killed him. So now we want to come out here and kind of pan around, just take a look, make sure we do control all the zones. It looks as if we do and that we're doing pretty well. So I'm just going to go jump back into the battle here. Yeah. In every little fortress, there's multiple fortresses, and even though we're in a beta, just not very long before the final release, we're just about 6 days out. I don't think, I don't know what they're going to add, or, you know, there is a story mode. We haven't got to see the story mode, so I'm very anxious to play the story mode. I think the story mode would be a lot of fun. So right now we're fighting little minions that are in every MOBA. We are the heroes. Each player is a hero. And you can fight against... the screen's gray, by the way, because I'm out of stamina. So I'm just going to let my stamina recharge, get behind my troops. And there we go. Now, come get me. He looks like he's going to. Of course, you know, moving the route for your troops is very important. So we lost Zone C. Let's go up the ladder. See if we can't get it back. And in the meantime, I know I'm just rambling and this video is just terrible. However, I'm trying to keep it under a 10-minute mark here. So, hoping this battle will end. It looks like we have to kill the heroes. And, yeah, I'm talking, not paying attention. Oh, I am done. Holy crap, yeah. Done. So, just gonna go ahead and respawn here. Just gonna try to fill up 10 minutes with this. But basically, again, alright, again, three races, 3 classes, and we're victorious. So now I'll be able to do a little bit more talking without having to concentrate. I'm stutter fucking around because I'm having to pay attention to what's going on here, and I so apologize for that. I usually don't do a bad job at these. So I can't really call this a review of the game. I just want to call it exactly what it is. A quick look at the beta phase, and this is the final beta before the release. So just gonna quit to the world map and briefly go over what we know we can do. Of course, it's been done in another video of mine, but we'll touch on it really quickly. You have the Dominion Wars, which is basically the Vikings against the Knights against the Samurais. You have duels and brawls, which are 1-on-1, best 3 out of 5, or you can do 2-on-2. Best 3 out of 5. And then you have death matches, which is a new thing that was added here in the beta. And you also, at the top, have events. Events, I can't do the events yet. And I assume, like, you'll see little flags. I assume we can move into those flags maybe in story mode. Those aren't unlocked yet. Also, when you play multiplayer, you have orders every day. And you can pick and choose what your contract orders are. I chose to be a relentless duelist for today and to do Dance of Death, which is complete 5 elimination matches, player versus AI as a hybrid. Legendary Irregulars, complete 10 matches of any type, PvP, as a non-Vanguard hero. So that means just don't use a Vanguard, and I'm using a Vanguard right now. And the daily orders from the computer that you can't change, that are part of the campaign. Mine today were complete 2 elimination matches, PvP, with a non-Vanguard hero. And I completed, do 3 duel matches, player versus AI, with any hero. So I got that, and I've almost got my 25 takedowns in duel matches. I'm 11 of 25, so almost halfway there. And as you see in the top right of the screen, we have it says Preseason 1, Round 1. So the seasons will start on the launch, and seasons last 15 real-life days. So you have 15 days to do what you need to do, and every day you can donate to the campaign. So if I go into multiplayer here, right? If I choose Dominion, and I go into, like, say player versus AI, and I play that, yeah, it will search for players. Well, I was hoping we wouldn't do that. Okay, we go in the game lobby here. But let's say I pick him. Instead of being ready, let's see how far I can go back. Well, I can't. So we have the Knights, and here we have the Knights Warden. We have the Conqueror, which I wanted to show anyway. So I just killed 2 birds with 1 stone. Conqueror I have not unlocked or recruited yet. And then we have the Peacekeeper. And the Peacekeeper is dual wielding. This is a knight with a flail and a shield. Then we have the Viking Warlord and the Viking Raider. As you see, this is a Vanguard character. We have the Berserker under Vikings. We have the Orochi, the Nabushi, and the Kinsai. So for this one, I'm just going to pick him, ready him up. I usually don't play the Samurai. I haven't, I kind of memorized the moveset. They're all still basically essentially the same, but some things are different. So, so as you can see, there's 2 humans here. No, I'm sorry, 3 humans and a bot going up against 4 AI bots. Now, if any of you guys are worrying about, playing this game at release and the bots being, like, incredibly easy to defeat, no, they're not. They're very difficult to defeat. And you can set bot levels as well, like easy, medium, hard, and whatnot. But for the most part, it's very challenging. Oh! Got killed being thrown off there. Oh, that's terrible. They did a good job. So that bot beat my ass. And it looks like it joined a game in progress because we're losing so desperately. Like 630, 335, 640. Oh my god, we're going way up there. So, essentially this is what you got in beta. You have a map, and you have the armies, and you just fight. So it's kind of like you're living inside of a MOBA. And somebody revived me, so I appreciate that. So we're just going to run up here. Oh, look at this. Execution. All executions are done with left trigger and triangle or circle, I do believe. And a heavy strike, which is left trigger. Light strikes are what I'm doing now, is L1. Controls are very simple. This game is very addictive, just simple fun. It's just good times to be had here.
You captured Zone C.
Okay, want to be careful because the next wave could have had a real player in it or a bot in it because, oh, here we go. Alright, I got killed yet again. That was by another Chinese or Japanese warrior. That was the Washi, I think. It has the long pike. Can reach out about 8 or 10 feet. Has extremely long range. The Japanese have a very, the Shoguns have a very good advantage here in this game.
You captured Zone A.
Because they are extremely either quick or, as you can see, look how long my sword is. And it's just gives you a huge advantage.
Sudden death.
So now we're in sudden death, and I hate sudden death. Because sudden death's a stand and fight type issue. Keep him out of here. Let's see if we can't stop him on the other side from coming through.
You captured Zone A.
So pull those drawbridges down. Characters, players won't get through here as easily. Unfortunately, it's not telling me like how many people we have to kill. We're just kind of doing the last stand kind of thing. So here's where we go look for other players. See, their drawbridge was up. That's how I was able to come in here and do this.
Sudden death.
Okay, there was no coming back from that. There's 2-on-1. 2-on-1 here almost always going to lose, depending on your level versus third level. And this videos went way longer than I wanted it to. We're in the 17-minute mark. I didn't really want to get into that. But by fast look, I meant fast look. So I guess a good fast look for what, for YouTube is under 20 minutes. So you can also spectate, watch watch the rest of my team dying here. Oh, and that's it, defeat. Had a team double kill. You're looking at what's left of my corpse at the very end. And looks like the Vikings destroyed us here. But that was some good fun. So got rewarded, looks like a sword of some type. I reached level 2 with this character, so that's always cool. So what I'm going to do now is just go here to quit to world map. I'm going to completely and quickly show you guys how to customize your hero. There is customization here. So you can see the heroes I have unlocked and what they can do. One great thing is you can see how to fight. I can click on him and I can look at how to fight, and they'll show you a basic video of, like, he's balanced, simple, long range of action, but he's a little slower. Okay, so and then if at any point you don't understand something, you can just restart the video. You can pause it. The Kinsei has 4 attacks. Dawn of the Steel, or Dawn of the Steel Sun. And I'll give you examples of how to do them. Tell you light, and heavy. So it'd be R1, R1, R2. We perform that maneuver. R1, R2, R2 of the Dragon Light. So that's a pretty hefty one there. Doom of the Kinsei, heavy. So that's 3 R2s in a row. Whop, whop, whop. Whoa, 3/4 of his health bar went down. Now, when you say the life drop like that, that's assuming that they're the same level or lower level than you. If you're level 20 and you're fighting a level 5, you're going to chop them completely to death in one of those movements like that. But if you're fighting a level 20 and you're level 20 and you're fighting, let's say, let's go back here, let's look at this guy. Even though they're not unlocked, I can watch their videos of how to fight. So in his advanced moves, you can see, or let's go to basic. A strong defensive character has a good mix of counterattacks and harassment abilities. Means he can irritate you, and they live up to that. If that character class says it will irritate you, it will irritate you. Meaning it's very hard to kill because of their defensive capabilities or speed. So he's blocking with that shield like crazy. When you're locked, you can just hold R2 to charge your heavy weapon, then unleash it with just letting go. You'll take about a quarter to half a health bar there. And there's your 3 attack chains. And that flail was vicious. As you saw in the earlier part of this, was on the bad end of that flail, and no, you don't ever want to be on the bad end of that flail. So, as you can see, looking through these guys and gals, hard. This guy's an assassin, or girl. Agile counterattacker. And the player is hard difficulty. And the Nobushi is hard as well. The Kensai, the first 3 are always the easy. You got the Warden, the Night Warden, so he's just like a big broadsword carrying guy. And, see? And then, I had this guy up to level 15 during the last beta, the Raider. My favorite class so far, that's just me personally. I really like the Raider. Kind of easy to play, and double tapping square, picking somebody up and running with them, throwing them into a wall, throwing them off of a building. It's an easy, quick, efficient way to win a fight. About the fastest way to win I've seen. Besides with the Berserker, and she's really kind of a badass chick. As well as the Nobushi. And when you can figure out how to use this character, send me a message, because I've tried multiple times and everything looks very simplistic, but not so much. I won a few rounds in a couple of brawls with this. Maybe won like 2 out of 5. I actually won 1 match with them. Won a match with the Knight as well, with the Warden. But these classes are just amazing. And as you can see, wow, she can keep you at a standstill. Keep you paced back. You don't want to charge in when you see that. Because, as you can see, 3/4 of the health bar just went almost immediately. And I've been killed the fastest in the game through alpha and 2 betas by this class. It is insane. Watch this right here. Everybody just falls down, because the only other class I've seen come close to it is my favorite one, the Raider. So, but anyway, it's a slight touch on the heroes. And you can customize them. You can go to the store. I don't know what will be here after launch. For now, it's just pre-ordering the game. I hope there's no pay-to-win type stuff here. You'll have social, where you can do groups and profiles. And your options, of course, which your audio, video, your language, and all that kind of stuff. So that's pretty much just that's as quick as I could do an overall look at this. So the video is going to be under 30 minutes. I apologize for the length of it, but I hope this gives you a good look at on custom matches. Last thing, so sorry. If you do the you can you can select your map here. So since I like being Vikings, we'll select Snowy Night, and we'll go ahead and the game mode would be Dominion 4-on-4, and the rules. Yeah, we want to auto add bots, and now here's where you can go to your default bot ranking. Look how tough these things can get. Level 3, okay? Auto 1, 2, 3. So you leave this part on auto, and I'll show you why. And your game score, let's send it to 5,000. That way you can, you know, and a 20-minute timer. 20-minute game's pretty good. Or 10 minutes, or the first to 5,000, whatever you want. Gear stats matter. This, you can make everybody equal by just unchecking that. Or you can make higher levels more powerful. So that's one cool thing about playing custom. And playing custom is just as hard as playing player versus player and all that stuff. And now here you go to your bots. And this is where you select like if you want to do Knights against Vikings. And you want to be the Knights, which I don't know why anybody want to be anything but Vikings. It's just my personal preference. But anyway, or you can also do the Samurai against, you know, or you can do a hodgepodge, mix and match, random stuff. And then you can get into your options, make your renown, you know, high, full, and your renown is the, it defines the rate at which you're going to receive renown to unlock feats. So, I would put that on, you know, normal. Revenge, yep, that means that you can enable the use of revenge mechanic, which means you can, you'll probably stumble on someone they killed you. Feat cooldowns can be normal or slow, or even, you know, fast. Damage is normal. You can fight for no damage, which is just ridiculous. And you just kill minions. Revive, yes. Respawn speed, you can mess with that. And you can have radar on or off. So, when you click launch here, this is where you can put yourself on the defenders or the attackers team and all that kind of stuff, and you can pick your bots and set their difficulty. Like, you can have a team of all level 3s with you and fighting against a team of level 1s, so you just smash the other team, or you can have all 3s against level 3s, and it's completely it's one of the most difficult things, you know, like, it's just sadistic. So, and then of course we have the how to play and whatnot. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this this look at For Honor in its final stage before the 14th, the day we're all waiting for this to launch. Don't forget also Sniper 3 comes out on the 14th. If you guys are looking for another good game to play, I will be streaming both of those on Twitch and doing full game reviews of For Honor and Sniper 3 when they launch. So look for those to be coming out. I have several more videos. I just have to mix them and get them out. So all those will be coming. Don't forget to subscribe to me here on YouTube. I know that says on Twitch down there at the bottom. We are not on Twitch. Your eyes are not deceiving you. This is YouTube. I did not change that before I went live. Thank you very much for watching. You can find me at WWMattMayhem on Twitter. You can just Google Matt Mayhem on YouTube or anything like that. Or you can watch me on Facebook / The Matt Mayhem Show. And if you like what you see, just subscribe on YouTube and then click the little bell and you'll be reminded when I go live or do videos. Thanks a lot. You guys take care. Hope the video finds you in a good place. And I'll see you guys the next time on The Matt Mayhem Show.